Yeah, the governor, lieutenant governor, and legislative leaders will all be appearing at a news conference in the next hour or so where they will talk about the latest phase of their Utah Leads Together plan and possibly looking at ways to reopen the state in the next few weeks. As you know, the governor has talked about the urgency phase, the stabilization phase, and then the recovery phase. This all comes as a lot of local leaders and state and local have been eyeballing the first of the month to start opening things up again. In an interview with Fox 13, Salt Lake County Mayor Jenny Wilson says she's been watching the data and she wants to ensure health departments are consulted in this, but she says she is seeing some positive signs.
We need to see numbers decline, and we're seeing that. We had a higher rate yesterday, and we need to better evaluate that. But I want to emphasize that Salt Lake County is allowing businesses to be open with the exception of the restaurant modifications that are statewide, as well as the personal service businesses that don't allow for that social distancing. So we are right now preparing, and I don't have a date, but preparing measures and systems and additional protective matters that can be required by our health department to get those exact operations up and running again. And we feel confident it will be in May. I'm hoping it's early May, but until we really have a little more understanding of our trend and get a bit more information, I don't think we can release a date. The other thing is we want to spend time over the next little bit to see if we can get our counties all on the same page.
Meanwhile, the Utah State Legislature is moving ahead with its own plans. Today, the House passed a bill that would create a commission to start looking at reopening Utah. Now, this is different from those task forces that the governor has been creating and is involved in. The legislature would task the commission to come up with a plan and give it to the governor by next week. And then the governor would be forced to make a decision about whether he accepts those recommendations or if he doesn't, and if he does something else, he has to justify why to the legislature. We're tracking the special session that is still going on right now, and we'll have the latest this afternoon on Fox 13 News. Live on the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.